There we go. Look at that view. Oh, look at that. And you can see my reflection. Hi guys. Super excited about this. So we're gonna start with probably one of the most fun parts of this entire thing, which is the escalator. So let me show you guys this. This is the escalator right here. Right now we are in the Umeda Sky Building in Osaka. Hope everybody is doing well. This is actually, I believe, one of the highest escalators in the entire world. Hope everybody's... So today what we're gonna do is we are going to do a little bit of exploring here in the Umeda Sky Building. And we're gonna check out the area. We're gonna spend some time. We're gonna go all the way up to the rooftop there. That's our end goal, is to get up there. So I hope everybody is doing well today. To give this live stream a little bit of a boost, it would mean the world to me if you guys would hit that like button, give some love down there. Let's see if we can't spike the likes up to the number of viewers that we have. I am really looking forward to showing you guys this building. Yesterday, I did a thing on Instagram where I was like, hey, do you guys want a live stream or a video? And a lot of people voted video, but in the end, I decided to do both. So here's the thing, up to this point here, you can get in completely free, okay? But this here, beyond this point, you've got to pay to get in, and they stamp your ticket. But look at that view. This is by far probably one of the coolest. You got my likes times 3,000. Thanks so much, Tiz. Like, this has gotta by far be one of the most, and look at this, there's nobody. Okay, that didn't really work, did it? But there's nobody. It is just us here right now. So this is definitely one of my favorite escalators I have ever been on. Look at those views. This is gonna be making it into the YouTube video that I'm making today, but it's gonna be one of the last spots in the video. So I figured I would come here with you guys and spend a little time. I kind of want to stick around until the sky hits blue hour and things get a little dark. To everybody joining in right now, hello, we are in Osaka at the moment, and I just kind of wanted to share this incredible experience with you and my new favorite escalator in the entire world. For those of you who have a fear of heights and vertigo and all that, I am sorry. But here we are. So it's when you get in, you enter through here, and I've already done that, but I've got my ticket punch, so we're gonna head in. もうスタンプしてあるんで、ありがとうございます。今日。使い切りになるんですけど。さっきまだ。There we go, guys. So they checked my ticket. They were a little confused because it was already stamped, but we are good. So we are heading up now. And also I see that I just missed. Oh, thank you so much, Tim. Thank you so much for that super chat for coffee. I really appreciate that. So, and there is an Osaka pass that you can get. And this place is included, I believe, until like 6 p.m. If I've missed any other super chats, guys, let me know. But as soon as you come in, you get this view. You get all these, and they're not even real candles. Like, they very much look like real candles at first. And I'm actually very excited about this coffee, Tim. Thank you very much. I was gonna sit down and get coffee and thought I could just do a live stream with you guys. So look at this. All right, I'll stop playing around and we will check out the view over here. Look at that. So there's a lot to be seen here. And as I said, soon we're gonna go up onto the roof itself. But look at that. Yeah, it's empty. It is like there's next to nobody here, which is why it's peaceful, it's nice. But I want to show you guys something cool. Okay. So there's a really well-known building called the TKP building here in Osaka, and if you take a peek at it right here, it's this one. As you can see, it's got a highway running right through the building, like right there. Just boom. Where's my finger? there, right there. There's a highway that runs right through the building. So we're gonna head over this way. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour of this space, and then we will head up and check out the rooftop. It's not gonna be the longest live stream, it'll be super brief, but I did wanna share this moment with you guys and just have a little bit of fun. So, look at that. Sorry, I'm just kind of scrolling through to make sure I didn't miss anything. So, got all these over here. And then right here, you get a cafe area. So Tim, again, thank you for the coffee, because as soon as this live stream is done, I'm gonna grab a coffee right there and probably sit down here because there's an absolutely gorgeous view of the river right there. There's another view over to the right here that doesn't have like the building pieces obstructing it like that. So I may just come over here, sit down and enjoy a nice coffee a la Tim. So thank you so much. I have been in Osaka for the last, I don't know, maybe 3 or so days. And oh man, have I got some funny stories for you guys. So I came down here to record a major concert. Actually, more than anything, to make a bit of a documentary. Let's take a peek out here. Aw, Kate. Thank you very much. I will get a snack. That entire place is coffee and snacks. So coffee on Tim, snacks on Kate. Thank you very much. I'll keep doing the thing. I will keep doing the thing. Thank you so much for just being a part of this. All right, so we're gonna head up to the roof in a second, but first I wanna show you guys the architecture room, because this entire space is devoted to the architecture of this building and how it was made. The mid-air garden, it's got like a walkthrough, it's got like a model of the building here. So if you're wondering what the hi, you can see me. If you're wondering what the building I'm in right now looks like, this is the building itself. And then they've got all the plans and everything. And this is actually my favorite part right here, is it's very, it's just kind of people looking up at the building right now, but they had this entire thing running earlier of the construction of the building. And Joshua, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that, Josh. And yeah, they showed how this like mid part got lifted up. It was really cool. It was lifted up by like elevator and just, so yeah. This entire, and you can see there's so much echo in here. Oops. Here's a few extra bucks for your next set of shamisen strings. Thank you so much. You don't even know. I have a performance coming up this week. It's just why I can't spend more time here in Osaka. I fully intended on spending like a week or so in Osaka, and then got the performance booked in. And the Ichi no Ito, the big string, is made out of silk. You go through 1 or so of those a week, and they break pretty easily, and they're not cheap. A set of 2 of those is like 20 some odd dollars. So thank you very much. Let me turn this around, show you guys outside. There we are. So this is the area that we're gonna go and check out next. We are gonna head up there. The architecture of this, even the way that everything reflects in here, it's just so beautiful. Like, this looks really, really cool. And Isaac, have an onigiri on me. I miss kombini so much. Hello from New Zealand. Why, thank you very much, Isaac. I appreciate that a lot. I will have an onigiri because I'm going back tonight on the Shinkansen, and my Shinkansen tradition is always onigiri and green tea. So before we head up, I want to show you guys something neat. So this is actually really popular in Japan, coming and buying locks. But here they'll engrave your name and whatnot on the lock, and then you can do additional designing of the lock and whatnot down here. And then there's a few spots up here where you can actually lock the locks to, if that makes any sense. And I missed that comment. Hey dude, I've been binge watching your videos. I plan my trip to Japan this summer. Really been enjoying your content and appreciate them. Well, thank you. All right, so we're gonna head up this way now. The downside is I've actually been carrying around this suitcase all day, and it is anything but light. So we're gonna carry this up the stairs as we head up, and we can finally check out the rooftop of this place. As I said, it's not going to be a super long live stream. That being said, once we're up there, we can also do a little bit of a Q&A if there's anything specific that you guys would like to know. This is the opportunity. Wow, it's bright. Balance out the white. Balance. Jeez. Okay. All right. We're almost at the top. This is not the stairs killing me. It's the suitcase. All right, let's turn this around. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna carry the suitcase because otherwise it's the most annoying sound ever. So this is what it looks like when you get to the top. They don't let you come up wearing hats and whatnot because the hat could blow off and disappear and all that. I have my GoPro grinding against my suitcase in the pocket. Also, this is the new media mod for the GoPro. I've still got the stickers from when GoPro gave it to me. This thing is pretty cool. I can like attach a mic and a monitor and everything to the back. I'm gonna stuff this in my back pocket, pick up this, and there we go. So this is what the view up here looks like. Yeah, I know, I gotta catch my breath. I know. There it is. The saddest part about the entire thing is that when I started today, it was gorgeous blue skies as far as the eye could see. And just as I arrived in this part of Osaka, it went completely and utterly overcast. Like it was just, all right, let's head this way. We're gonna go around this way and I will show you guys the river, and I'll show you guys where everybody connects the locks as well. So, if I'm... Are we connected? Are we back? Is everything good? There we go, yep. We seem to be okay. So, I really like the view of the river there. It just looks spectacular. I'm glad that we're back. I'll be spending a week in Tokyo and then a week in Osaka. So as I was saying before the connection got all wonky, I'd also love to treat this as like just a little bit of a Q&A section. So if you guys have any questions for your trip to Japan or just kind of questions in general, it's been a while since we've been able to do a proper live stream here on YouTube. Feel free to drop them in. If I miss it, just ask again. Let's go back to that gorgeous view. Finishing my business degree at the end of the year, plan to do the JET program next year to get my foot in the door, but I have a passion for business. What's your thoughts? Well, it's always good to have a starting point. The JET program, until you've like worked in a business and seen how business works, you know, it's kind of hard to get a grasp, and a lot of different businesses in different industries kind of work the same way. The parallels that I pull between my time working at a Japanese office and my time now as a creator or shamisen player are actually incredible. So hopefully that helps answer that a little bit. And Crown Panda, we get it, let it go. Have an awesome time. Yay. Does anyone ever tell you to stop filming in public? Like if people are nervous that they think you're filming them or something? That's a really good question. And if you notice, says I have full signal. Thanks for killing the stream, YouTube. I think we're back. I think, oh boy, and I just got an influx of comments. Oh Lord, I gotta keep up. Sebastian, thank you very much. I am doing very good. I'm glad that we are back. The issue was I actually didn't have the router turned on. I was just using 4G straight off of my phone. So I turned the Wi-Fi on and we are good again, so. Whew. All right, so since we're back, yeah, I do my best at all times to try and keep the camera out of people's faces. I don't think anybody really likes to have the camera put in their face. Mind you, in Osaka, oddly enough, a lot of people have been like trying to get it very, very challenging to make a me-style video. But for the most part, if you don't point the camera directly at people, it helps. And also, if you just smile, 9 times out of 10, if you smile, you look more approachable. And then if people don't want you to shoot, they feel like, okay, well, this person is approachable enough that I can tell them, please don't. And every now and then, very, very rarely, I'll get people that are like, me, and I just keep smiling, no problem, no problem. So hopefully that answers that. So I'm gonna try and go back this way because the area with all the locks are over here. And yes, a huge thanks to iVideo, who has now saved this live stream because it was not working on my data whatsoever. So turning on the Wi-Fi really helped. So there's an entire section where, see, remember how we were like, oh, it's not crowded at all. It's because everyone's hanging out down here. Everyone's down there. See, most people don't mind being filmed. Yeah, honestly, every single time I get near the locks, it just like, it kills the signal. There is something over there that is messing with both the phone and the router, so I'm just gonna stay away from there. We're just not gonna go over there again, and that's fine because the views over here are good enough. I was really hoping to catch a sunset though. Also, just a mile a minute on speaking, I know, but it would have been really nice to catch the sunset over here. But this overcast was such an unforeseen and just inevitable, unfortunate, just all the uns. They're all right there in this one sentence. So I bought an iVideo SIM card because you tried on discount code. I don't think it's valid anymore. The discount code I don't think works for the SIM cards. It works for the Wi-Fi on daily rather than monthly. I think at this point, I've like mentioned the word iVideo enough that I think I can push them a little harder to give us better discounts. So let me get in touch with iVideo and see if I can't push to get some better discounts for us, because I think we deserve it at this point. So that being said, that's the rooftop, guys. That's what this space is like up here at the Umeda Sky Building. I really like it up here. Again, why all the candles? I don't know. I think it's just, you know, they want to be able to get themselves on Instagram. So a lot of places go out of their way to make it more Instagrammable. Are you planning on releasing any shamisen recordings to the public in the future? Maybe a few years down the road. Like when I say a few, I'm talking like 5-10 years. Nothing any time reduce me. I just personally, I need to be able to dedicate time to it. That's a huge thing. So how long are you going to be in Osaka this time around? I'm leaving tonight. I've got to get back for a shamisen performance that's happening in Tokyo in a very, very short time. I'm going to pick up my bag and we'll move somewhere that has a nicer background. I'm going to be performing on like Wednesday or Thursday in Tokyo. So There we go. That's a nice background. So, shamisen audio in 5 to 10 years, you say? Time to say. Yeah, well, you know, if you want to say subscribe. This wind is making me all fluffy. I'm very naturally fluffy. How about making a song? I've made quite a few songs, but still, in the end, it's just. It comes down to a weird, like, introspective moment. It really comes down to self-awareness. There are people around me who are so much better at shamisen than I am, and I'm much better at capturing that shit. And while I love playing and I do perform and everything, I almost feel like it just wouldn't be... I'd be ripping people off to put out something and, like, charge them money for it at this point. So I don't want to put out something and charge money for something that's not nearly as good as the quality of the people that I can capture and share with you for free, if that makes any sense at all. So hopefully that helped. Patreon fam, we need to fund a Norm shamisen album. Yeah, over on Patreon, I think I do a lot more of the shamisen stuff than I do for the general public. I don't even think I have that linked, but if you're interested, it's just Patreon and TOKYOLENS and all that. Shamisen ASMR is just the whole album of the Yoshida Brothers on Spotify. I actually just got to spend the entire weekend with the Yoshida Brothers, which was spectacular. I'm definitely working on some content for that. So I don't want this stream to end up going super long. So what we'll do is, if you guys have a couple more questions, definitely drop them in. We'll do a final Q&A. I'll just share the view in front of me here because I know GB8 is amazing. Love it. I'm gonna share this view right here as we just do a bit of chatting. That way you guys can just spend the time with me up here on this gorgeous rooftop. It's not very often that we get to hang out on a rooftop despite me spending so much of my time on them. So for recordings, making yourself do it for releases, pushes you, yeah. Well, kind of, Jay's, me putting out the video of me playing shamisen on YouTube, that was a huge part of that, just kind of pushing myself to do it. That's probably the most terrifying video that I've made in the last 2 years. So what's your secret to your positive energy, attitude, and energy levels? That one's really easy. Let me get these people out of this. You guys would even join this and be a part of this. I have so much gratitude and appreciation for the fact that anyone would tune. That keeps me going. I actually got really sick this weekend and just wanted to go back to Tokyo more than anything. I was just like, I'm done. I was very sick. But I keep going because I really appreciate you being here. So I hope that helps answer that question. How you get involved with Nikon? Aren't you a Canon shooter? I am a camera shooter, and Nikon and I are just kind of buddies. A little bit of a secret. I introduced the Nikon Museum in Shinagawa. If you haven't gone and seen it and you're coming to Japan, definitely go and check it out. There is a hidden Easter egg there that will blow your mind. There is a reason I recommended it. Definitely go and check it out. I feel like, hello, I'm going to Japan in May. Do a video of the Ichiran ramen with this money. Thank you very much. I've actually already done a video on Ichiran ramen. I think I call it like Japan's social anxiety-free ramen because you can like sit in a booth. Definitely check that one out. It was a really fun video. So thank you. Thank you so much for that super chat. Is the Umeda building the building with the road running through it? No, the building with the road running through it can be seen from here though. It's right down here. That is the TKP building, and it's got a road running through it right there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the Nikon Museum was a ton of fun. As I said, there's a massive hidden Easter egg in there. I know I got the crazy eyes going on right now. There's a really big hidden Easter egg in the Nikon Museum. It's only going to be there until about September, but you'll get there and you'll be like, what? Why didn't he show this in the video? So yeah, there's something really exciting there to check out. Maybe at the very end, I'll go back once and show it. So, Joshua, again, how do you stay so positive? Appreciation and gratitude. Just the fact that I get to do this and share this with you guys, the fact that I have the opportunity to share this life. There are hard days. There are always hard days. as I said, this entire weekend was exhausting and I had a cold and I was in such a bad mood. In fact, right up until starting this stream right here, my mood was very, very iffy, but having the opportunity to talk to you guys really cheers me up, so thank you. You seem like you're in quite a hectic time. What does downtime look like for you? This is what downtime looks like for me. Hanging out on top of a rooftop and having the opportunity to share it with you guys is definitely what downtime looks like for me. And Joshua, there is no need to apologize. It's a very, very good question, because staying positive, you're always going to have bad days. And it's kind of like meditation. Just kind of bring yourself back to the moment. Just remind yourself that you'd prefer to be positive rather than... I used to be like the most negative person in the world. It was terrible. So... yeah. Nathan saying that I sounded really bad the other night. I did a live stream for Patreon peeps over on the secret Instagram, and I was rough. It was not a good night. So, how did you... And turn this back around. I'm curious, how did you figure out video making was one of your passions? Just by doing it. I tried a lot of stuff over the years. Like, I've done everything from, martial arts and skateboarding and crafts and making stuff and, DIY, all the way down to, video making and such on and so forth, music. And video making is what consistently made me the happiest. So, favorite area of Osaka to stay in? A little early for me to answer that one, but when is your next collab with Sherry? I don't know. She's so busy and we never actually get a chance to hang out anymore. So hopefully sooner rather than later. So, for visitors, city or the countryside, countryside 1000%. Like, honestly, you can go to Tokyo anytime, you can pass through Tokyo anytime, but you're gonna get much more of the real Japan in the countryside than you will in Tokyo, especially if you're not afraid to interact with the people. So there. Also, fun fact, this is my first time out to Osaka in 15 years, and the last time I was here I did basically nothing. So there we are. So with all of that being said, guys, I think I'm just gonna kind of wrap it up right here. What do you need to rent a car in Japan? You need a license that's valid in Japan. So Norm seems like a street skater. Yeah, I get around Tokyo a lot using skateboard just because it's so much easier than anything else. So there's a lot of F's. Okay, we get it. All right. This is taking over the chat. Look at that. There's a neat little button that says put user in timeout. I didn't even know you could do that. So yeah, that's all right. We learned something new about the YouTube platform today. So thank you guys all for joining this little mini live stream. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this time. It's beautiful, beautiful view. And yes, I stopped by the police several times when skateboarding in Tokyo. But again, just smile, be polite, and be a good person. Thank you guys so much for joining.